AITA for putting my coworker in the hospital and almost permanently putting her to sleep. Update number 7. I've been reading more comments with a lot of questions, so I'll answer them here, so everyone can see. She's not poor. She drives a 2020, at least, Lexus SUV LMAO. My supervisor is HR. Our other manager works from home and only comes once or twice a week to meet with the elderly's families. Yes, I could have spoken to him, but knowing him, as he's not around much, would tell me to reach out to the HR lady as she's in a higher position than him. I live in South California, but not LA. Doctors said the allergic reaction might have been the laxative, or my food, which was chicken noodle soup that I made from scratch at home the morning of. They're still running tests. She didn't go to the hospital because she was shitting herself senseless from the laxative. She went because she complained of a huge stomachache and a rash line from below her belly button to between her two rib cages. Shifts between employees and sometimes managers always align for those saying how we could all go to the hospital. You either work 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., 2 p.m. to 10 p.m., or 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Update number 8. One of my coworkers is now in the hospital for the same conditions: big stomachache and rash line down the stomach lining. Doctors are now certain it wasn't the laxative, as she didn't eat my soup compared to the first girl. Update number 9. Someone from Home Office, HQ, is being sent down tomorrow morning to figure out what's going on, as our HR has a huge shit stain on her hands. Doctors are running tests for the second girl and trying to figure out why 2 coworkers are having the same issues. They've, HR, doctors, and male coworker, now ruled out my soup as the cause of all this. Update number 10. Both girls are now under quarantine, and no one is allowed to visit them until the hospital clears that they're not contagious. I'm required to report to work tomorrow for a meeting between myself, HR, some of my coworkers, and the home office rep. Update number 11. The home office rep called me to inform me that I'm formally being sued tomorrow by the first girl and her husband, although she's unsure what I'm being sued for. Update number 12. Just answering some more questions about this whole situation. I contacted a family lawyer this morning, but he's currently out of town until Monday morning, so I'll be speaking to him soon. I told him the gist of what's happening, including being sued for unknown reasons, until I'm served my papers. Both girls are fine. Light diarrhea, and the rash seems to be going away after giving them Benadryl, Pepto, and vitamins 3 and 4. Some people think they're on their deathbeds, although it's quite the opposite, lol. From what my male coworker has told me, I wasn't the only victim of getting their food stolen by this girl. The only difference is I'm the only one calling her out on it. October 5th, Saturday. Update number 13. Finished my meeting with my supervisors and coworkers. The HR lady is now under investigation and has been put under temporary leave. The first girl will be fired by the end of the day, although I'm still being supposedly sued, and we're still trying to figure out how they got sick. We're trying to talk to second girl on what could have happened, but she doesn't want to say anything. Update number 14. Not long after my last update, the first girl's husband was sent to the hospital and quarantined for the same symptoms as the other 2. The doctors are 90% sure that whatever is causing this is transferable by bodily fluids. It makes sense for the husband to be sick in this case, but we have no idea how the second girl is sick. All 3 are now under quarantine. HR has been fired. First girl has been fired. HR lady is going to sue the company for psychological trauma and distress, according to my coworkers, lol.